Yet another new fangan project that's a game just dropped? What the hell? I swear, Danganronpas have been dropping, like, amazing shit recently. So this time, we'll be playing Kill here, because, you know, I'm the Danganronpa Girl, so I have to play every single fangan. No, but seriously though, I'm really excited for this, and I can't wait to see what happens. Only the prologue's released right now, so let's go play it now. Six years ago that remix was made, dude. 6 fucking years ago, and the game is finally out. I love that all of the fangans are dropping the Danganronpa moniker. I think that's really funny, because, like, are you ashamed? Do you forget your roots? It's still Danganronpa. It's still Dangle Popper. Is that Junko? She has, like, the Junko nails. So, the headmaster was arrested?
Researcher was a kid. I finally know what I have to do. The new generation. The future. They will be the key. They will be taught the
What are you blabbing about?
Vice, and the rest of the world.
Hey Siri, define vice. Immoral or wicked behavior?
I'll begin with the person you value most. Enjoy the show, Mr. Predecessor.
Mr. Predecessor.
Let's see how this turns out.
There are 3 other students like yourself, all trapped within locked rooms. How sad. Be a pal and cooperate with them, would you? But hurry, only one will remain. Is this the first trial? Are the rest of them gonna come back as dummies? Do I have to read the kanji? I don't fucking know. I can't read kanji. The game expects me to read kanji right out the gate? These people sure look eccentric. Oh my god, it's her! We're gonna burn like the Amazon. Only people that might actually give a crap that I'm gone. Only people might actually give a crap that I'm gone. Burn? I love her design. On the right. I know you'll forget them by the time chapter 1 comes out.
Your nefarious deeds.
The supervillain who trapped us here is strangely enamored with Pentagon.
Fights for freedom.
Not surprising though, 5-sided buildings have often been used in the service of evil. Like the Pentagon?
Lost.
I mean, you're right. There's no excuse. It's time to you learn to.
And get this, I'm the ultimate activist. Isn't that a
Hiroaki, a fitting name. Why do you have a Monami phone? Why are you taking a selfie? That's cool. Let me take a picture of you so I don't forget. We're pretty good at helping people organize. I think we've started around 30 strikes across the country so far. Let's go. Communism? What are you an activist for? That's as many as 310s. Well, with the amount of the workers' rights, let's go, communism? She's a communist based? I'm surprised the number isn't higher. You look like a fucking liberal, bitch. Yeehaw, I'm in America.
But if we're doing this personally, Momoe Soga works too. Ultimate local hero, at your service.
What, like, are you the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? I suppose a proper introduction is in order.
Saji, the ultimate yoga guru. Through art's ancient
You like yoga.
I aspire to achieve harmony for myself and others.
You seem surprised at my philosophy. I don't blame you, honestly. What is this game going to do to be different from Danganronpa is my question. Like, Eden's Garden is so different from Danganronpa. So is Danganronpa Another, but this seems pretty bog standard so far.
I'm the ultimate apprentice. It's an unusual talent, but I'm glad to have it.
They said a predecessor. Are we the apprentice to that predecessor? Hold on, is your skin blue? Please don't be scared. We're not bad guys, I think. You think? You two, please lower your voices. You might threaten someone. Sorry, big guy. You're the... Okay, so you're the, token large character that dies in Chapter 4.
Yato Stonecrown. Though I am reluctant to flaunt
What?
such a grandiose title, I am known as the ultimate mayor.
You're a mayor? So you're the bourgeois.
Name's Fanfan. Fanfan Long, if we're getting down to business. Though some call me Flower Pot, Fanny Pack, or the Lavender Lab Rat. And I've been awarded the super special awesome talent of... Drum roll, please. The ultimate human subject.
So, like, you went through the horrors? You went through human experimentation? What the fuck? That's a talent you can have?
What?
The ultimate what now? Yeah, me and her are on the same wavelength. I love her. What? But we get free food. That's what you're worried about? Not your skin being a color it most definitely shouldn't be? You look like the aftermath of a Sharpie bath gone wrong. She's a Homestuck fan. She's a fucking Homestuck fan.
Probably bad.
Dude, the burger was giving me the heebie-jeebies. Really? I couldn't tell. Shut it, dude. Didn't you see her? She's like a dolled up troll. Oh my fucking god, they called her a troll. What? Oh my fucking god! She's a Homestuck fan! Who sent you? It was the guy from the Uno debate, was it? What? I knew he had to be a stubborn little fuck nugget to argue with me for over a year, but I never thought he would have me abducted.
Bullshit.
You can't play Draw 2 on another Draw 2! It's against the rules!
Bitch.
What? And yes, you can if you're based. If the house is based.
Gaze upon the majesty of the ultimate forum.
He's a Redditor!
Oh, Taki! Defy me, and I'll scour your name from the whole
He's a Redditor!
wide web.
He's a Reddit man!
You listening yet?
Well, I need to do the Redditor voice. Well, has my greatness eroded your minds too severely for you to speak? Or maybe you peasants have started to fathom the god that you're up against? That's right, and you?
Mara, the ultimate Broadway dancer. Hello, bonjour, Gruscott, and my Govanen. Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
Hero, not another shouter on her hand. Seriously, was the rent not enough?
I'm not sure.
What did you say?
Repeat that?
I said, what did you say? Can you repeat that? She's serpent. 'Tis the nature of being the ultimate angler, for you seem to be drawn to the monsters that dwell within the depths. Angler, like catching fish?
The name forever attached to its history. The person you see before you. Iki no Miki. Though you may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one hand?
You speak.
Actually, I do have some fishing experience. That's 2 characters with some kind of disability. No, three if you count Miss Human Experimentation. And the title of the game is Cure. Is the motive going to be, hey, I'm going to cure whatever's wrong with you if you kill somebody?
And
But
Smaranzo Shibue, ultimate stuntman. And you?
power business.
Ultimate architect in exchange.
So everyone's in the school because they got like sponsorship from a rich person. I think we're in the same boat she is. That's why we panicked. Oh, you're either going to die first or survive to the end. Like, there's no in between. You're either gonna die first or die chapter 5. People are a rowdy bunch. Not so difficult for my clients.
Here you go. The ultimate pawnbroker.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the rest of that. Welcome, close enough. Welcome back, Shobai. We often do.
Stand in the presence of Onichi Itagaki, ultimate tailor and heir to the Itagaki fashion empire.
Why you exposing me to your horrid fashion sense? She has the best outfit of anyone here. Shut up. Large and intricate book. She has a fucking best girl mug. Okay, so she's surviving till the end. She's the dev's favorite. So I think she's surviving.
Here's a good one.
Obviously, it's because my talent requires me to work my butt off from dusk to dawn.
Gonishi. Chikamakounishi. I'm the ultimate extreme couponer.
What a wonderful title. I sometimes wish I was called the ultimate extreme activist. If you were an extreme activist, you'd probably be in prison or dead. She said, let's go, fucking bring the guillotines out.
I am Uta Kawakichi, the ultimate epidemiologist. Forgive me for this blasphemy, but wash your goddamn hands.
Quite, innocent reason why I know your name, Maru. I'm one of Butakawa's instructors. Bullshit. Aren't you too young for that? That's awfully sweet of you, but no, I'm just your teacher, or at least I was supposed to be. How on earth are we supposed to know you're legit? They're not like any of us.
I'm Shiori Nakagawa, ultimate instructor for the Academy's 17th class. You can also call me Professor, or even just Miss N.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm on her side. Take it away, Teach. Tell us what to do to get out of this mess. Yes, I'm confident in our instructor's ability to handle this crisis. The previously rowdy crowd of students began bringing themselves in order. Is this what a class led by an ultimate instructor feels like? If so, then I definitely made the right choice in coming here.
That's all it takes for you to trust her?
Eh? We all turned towards the sound of the voice. Girl A.
I have a few questions for you, Professor. And depending on how you answer, we'll see if you really are just a victim in this whole situation.
Oh shit.
Girl A!
I like her design. First of all, why were you alone while traveling to the island? I know that for a fact that all ultimate instructors are accompanied by a secretary at all times while they're on official business.
I have a theory.
Butakawa has actually been a bit of an administrative mess for the past few months. That explained why Professor Nakagawa didn't have a secretary, or why she didn't meet with the other faculty before the opening ceremony. Everyone's been scrambling to keep things together. So much of the old protocol was abandoned. There are 17 of us in total, right? I haven't been great with keeping track of these things. There's 17 of us! She's gonna die in the prologue! The teacher's gonna die in the prologue! She's gonna be killed in the prologue and then be very important for the rest of the game.
Deo Sako, the ultimate theorist.
Game theorist. My eyes fucking flashbanged.
Tokugawa Academy. Relax, take deep breaths, ooh, and be mindful of yourself and others.
I'm also trained in over 7... Fuck you! I see... You're not slick! You are not slick with that right there! And 73, 1011... It's ways to resolve conflicts without hurting anyone's feelings. 73 and 11. 73 11. You're not slick. Why would anyone care about either of those things? What a fucking waste of AI. Let me guess. A good use would be when you used it for your forum profile picture, right?
Shut up!
Stable diffusion is the future, dipshit.
I'd like to order the Caesar salad with
The Cocoa Pies all produce Arios for sure. They emit specialized infrasonic waves that interfere with your sensory mechanisms, causing you to perceive false sights, sounds, and haptics. Large spectator groups are accounted for as well. Okay, so my theory is that all of this is a hologram. It's nothing like that. I haven't figured out how to make Arias that aren't small and pixelated, so these Cocoa Pads are currently only used for... I may be small, but I have a big heart and bigger muscles. I can bench press over 90,000 pounds. Telling you that isn't really helping the situation, is it? Pounds? What sort of nonsense is going on? Now it's trying to confuse us with fictional units of measurement. Oh, right, they're all Japanese. Calling pounds fictional? Hey, I'm American! Don't say that in front of me! I'm American, baby!
Right to me.
Moves? I'll take care of it. Uta readies a forceful kick, but before the blow connect, the convulsing machines rocket through the air with a unnatural speed.
Far too slow. You must be severely depressed to have such horrible reflexes.
What the fuck?
So you have a split personality! Oh, so the host is actually on our side.
Inner demonic nature.
Maybe, I think.
Everyone, stand.
As a teacher at this academy, I cannot condone these violent threats. Whatever you're suggesting, I won't allow it.
Get out of my sight!
My, such arrogance. You think something as feeble as a teacher's permission matters to me? Are you gonna send me home early, give me detention, ask me to see the counselor? Why do you spend your time protecting these delinquents? They're not even your students anymore. What? If you want to find information of that, instruct these deplorables to check the student profiles on their area tablet.
You will be punished severely.
And now we won't be calling them we won't be calling them Cocoa Pads. Those who do will be punished severely. My Aria tablet is already in my hand, so it only takes a second to power it on and glance at the screen. A collective gasp.
The fuck?
Former Ultimate Apprentice? Oh! They stripped us of our ultimate titles. That makes things interesting. I saw this fangan concept on Twitter the other day that was like, instead of ultimates, it was like, you're the worst at something. By our authority, you miserable airworms have been corrupted by vice, and hereby worthy of your title, stripped of your titles. Hey, what does vice mean again? Hey Siri, define vice. You've been corrupted by wicked behavior. Show me the graphic!
What you should do after committing murder is find an accomplice.
What?
Someone to rely on. Or throw under the bus if things get shaky.
That's new.
Yes. The killer will be granted the privilege of choosing a conspirator to aid them in the coming class trial.
Does the conspirator get a say?
Really, you'd have cooperated.
Oh my fucking god! I retweeted a tweet about this just the other day. Hold on. I retweeted it. This is just the sacrifice from Your Turn to Die. Hold on. Where's that tweet? I retweeted a tweet about this just the other day. Does the conspirator get a say on whether or not they want to conspire or not? What in the fangan motive?
Body discovery announcement will sound for all to hear. 3 simultaneous observers of
Okay, it has to be 3. Okay, it has to be 3 people at the same time. So that's how the conspirator thing is how they're differing it from Danganronpa. Okay, that's cool. I'm down.
Is that not what I said, you short-sighted If the killer receives the most votes, they alone.
Oh! And then the spotlight, and then the conspirator remains alive.
Will continue.
That means you'll have a conspirator among.
Conspirator, you ask? Well, after the trial, they will be cured of their vice and allowed to live on.
The conspirator will live among them. Like someone who knowing this is just the third case of V3 if they didn't wimp out and make Korekio the killer of both.
Finally, if the conspirator receives a relative majority, they alone will be executed, and things will proceed as usual. This time, the killer is spared.
Okay.
And will continue to walk up.
That's interesting because you could just have someone kill the same person over and over and over again and never get caught. Therefore, once the festival reaches 34 days, I shall declare Caesura and bring the symphony to a swift conclusion. When that happens, the only rule remaining will be survival of the fittest. So, kind of like a sudden death match? If that helps you, then so be it. True chaos will be brought forth. The bonds forged through your time here will be trampled upon as I turn friends against friends. Allies slaughtered, betrayed, and slaughtered without a second thought. The most cherished of ideals. So, if it lasts 34 days, we enter Battle Royale mode.
Such harmonious.
Only one will remain. I wonder if the game will let you choose either of them. I doubt it, because then they'd have to write different dialogue for each character, and you see how your turn to die 3-2, how long that has taken. So, like, because Nanakidai has to write different dialogue for show/Kana, and then Reko/ and then also Reko/ not show, what is the name? Shin / Kana, and then also Reko/ Alice. That's a lot of work. What if we refuse to kill each other in the Battle Royale? What will you do then? The procedures of the class trial are well defined and meticulously enforced. Much better than taking your chances with an unknown rule. Oh, the rule set is unknown. Why are your hands pixely? You are a hologram.
And unequivocal master of your minds and bodies.
Bizarro Saru.
And in the process.
So, is this just like haha funny fourth wall breaking? Making fun of fangans? Or is this like, does Danganronpa or any other fangan exist in this universe?
Please let him go, Mr. Bizarro Saru, sir. We're begging you.
Why are we all getting on our knees for the fucking Redditor? Oh, right, they did. Why are we all begging and pleading for the fucking Redditor? Let the bitch die, I say.
Finally.
You guys really do have a point, though. I guess I need to prove myself instead of sitting there complaining. Yes, such a thing would be helpful, I'm sure. I can provide you with motives not to kill each other. What? Just a few minor nudges to help you guys stop your thoughts about murder.
Sensitive.
We can survive together.
It's indirect to avoid Biz taking over. It's the perfect plan.
That's a misconception.
I could think of a great many ways, but at least you're trying. Hooray for encouragement!
Check my
I'm gonna try to come up with a few of these anti-motives right away. That's interesting! So instead of motives, we have motives not to kill, which inevitably will be turned into motives to kill. Alright then, I'm gonna go back to chatting with everyone. These idiots need someone to shoot their crazy ideas down. Good night, stay safe! I think Maru helped me out a lot today. It's great to see someone. Oh, she's dying first. Absolutely.
Weird.
It's that teacher, Shihori. Professor Nakagawa. Yeah, her. She's really bad news. Not this again. No, I mean it. She's a liar, and a bad one at that. The group might have bought her measly excuses, but I didn't.
That's not right.
None of what she said is true. She confirmed my suspicions when she let us here.
Excuse me?
I have a theory.
While the rest of you panicked and ran without thinking, I tried the door to another building, locked.
Done with this.
How could she possibly know that only the dorms were unlocked? How could she possibly know that the power in this building was on? She knows what's going on here, Hiroaki. We're just following her script. Isn't all of this at least a little suspicious to you? Okay, so either they're killing her off first, like they did with Wolfgang, because after Eden's Garden, I'm never trusting a character to live to, like, an important character again. But I think either she dies chapter 1 or she dies late game, like chapter 5, 6. Honestly, I'd put my bets on chapter 5, 6. But then again, I said the same thing about Wolfgang. But, Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you again, but more. Amidst the barren hall, she lies awake in the dead of night with an agonized expression. How pathetic.
All of you.
If any semblance of justice existed in this broken, meaningless world of ours, your efforts would have likely borne fruit. Alas, such concept of fairness as mere tricks of the mind. I can only presume that the mask she wears will crack and shatter in time, revealing the desperation lurking beneath. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the teacher?
And so, our performance begins. The stage is set. The curtain has risen.
Wait, you said 16.
Have been cast in
But there's 17 of us.
It's amusing how little they suspect. Though he'd already revealed the true nature of our little game, none paid his words any heed.
He did?
Of course. This wouldn't have gone so smoothly without the marvelous work of our star player. I almost regret my plans to dispose of them. Just you wait, my wonderful audience. Soon,
so there's a
you'll
traitor.
be aware that not a shred of hope remains for these miserable aliens.
I think the teacher is the traitor. No, it said his. I think we're the traitor, maybe.
In a word, you may call me his shadow.
You mean the professor's shadow? It's tier list. Let's do a normal tier list of how much I like them. And I'm not going to explain my rankings for each one, just because I need to end stream soon. But I'm just gonna quickly make a tier list and quickly go over them. She's my GOAT. She's S tier. Easy S tier. And in fact, she is the only S tier. Yeah, that should be obvious. And then View down in B tier. And I think she's annoying so far. Her, I think she's annoying so far, but like, I don't know. I think she has the potential to be cool, but so far she's annoying. That's the tier list. Duplicate tab. Now for the harder part. I'm gonna do my predictions. So, Chapter 1. I think she's going to be the victim of Chapter 1. And then the killer is going to be you, and you're going to die. It's going to be like a traditional Danganronpa trial with the killer dying. And I'm not going to be, do conspirators, because that's just gonna mess up things. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how to rank that, because yeah, but I think these two will die, and this one will be the victim, and this one will be either the killer or the accomplice, and will die. Chapter 2 is usually just a throwaway trial, just to thin out the roster in Danganronpa. So, I'm gonna take some of the throwaway guys. Then Chapter 3, if this follows traditional Danganronpa formula, and it has a double kill in Chapter 3, which it might not. I expect that we'll have a redemption arc for a killer or a accomplice and the mayor. And I think of those, the Redditor is going to be like the Black End. I think it's going to be these two. I don't know which is which, but I think it's going to be these two. Then Chapter 5, I think it's going to be Girl A, and then You. No, wait, you survive. You seem to be a fan favorite. You die here. Or maybe... Yeah, they tend to get the annoying characters out of the way first, right? And Big Guy dies in Chapter 4, that's right. Okay, and then here's where this deviates. Because I think in Chapter 6... the like end of game battle royale all bets are off thing happens, or whatever you mentioned, and I think the teacher's going to die in that. What did he call it? The C. Oh, I also think you're going to die in Chapter 5. Like, you're going to be erased from Bizarro Saru's mind. Like. Yeah, I think the protag's gonna die Chapter 6. And the reason I picked these four as the survivors is because these three are the ones who are like physically amputated and stuff, like, not amputated, but has some sort of malady. And I think with cure being in the name, these three are going to be integral to the plot. And then you, I just think, is going to survive because you're clearly the dev's favorite. And yeah, that's the tier list. You know, I was a bit skeptical when this first came out because I didn't think it was going to wow me as much as Eden's Garden Prologue did. But I do think this idea has amazing potential. And I can't wait to see where it goes. So see you when Chapter 1 comes out in many years.